everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of the Blumen Legacy and the Sims in Bloom Legacy Challenge. In case you don't know me, my name is Sarah, and you can find me as WitchlingSimmer on all social media and at WitchlingSimmer.com. The full rules to the challenge are linked in the description box below. So this is our founder, Jillian Blumen. And also part of the household is her cat, Sunshine. Jillian is an orphan who grew up in a group home in Evergreen Harbor. The thing that she loved to do most as a child and teenager was tending to the garden there, and as soon as she turned 21 and received her 20,000 simoleon stipend from Sim City, she purchased a cheap plot of land in Moonwood Mill in the hopes that that would be the place where her legacy could take root. So there currently isn't any water or electricity on the land yet, so Jillian is going to have to collect water and use solar or wind power where she can. Today is going to be her very first day at her new job as a dirt digger in the gardening career. And she does also want to get an odd job to make a little bit of extra money as well. So we'll be starting her off on that. But first, she has a little bit of a daily routine that she's going to do before she heads off to work. So I am actually going to get her changed really quickly for her new day. And her favorite colors are yellow and white, so that is what we are going to dress her in. And it's been a little bit cold because it's spring, so I am going to give her a little bit of a warmer outfit that's still practical for gardening. Okay, so I think that our Jillian is going to go on ahead and wear this outfit today, and we're going to get her started on her day, straight from when she wakes up in the morning. Okay, so she has just woken up and Sunshine is awake too, but feeling a little bit cold. So obviously she's going to want to give Sunshine a little bit of a talking to. Oh, she just went to sleep. Let's not wake her up. Let's not bother her. Just going to clean up a little bit around the house because she left her bowl of fruit salad out on the nightstand before she went to bed last night. And then we're going to go ahead and get a little bit washed up. So we don't have indoor plumbing, which is a little bit unfortunate, but hopefully that will come soon. In the meantime, she's just going to take a quick and tepid shower to try to get herself cleaned for the day. And I would say she could brush her teeth, but she really needs to collect some water if she wants to do that. But the shower will work. She has enough for that. So that's what she's going to do. So Jillian is now dressed for the day, and she's in a pretty good place to take care of everything she needs to. She really wants to clean up this fruit dish, but I don't think, yeah, she should be able to bring that out to the garbage, and there's one inside as well. So she's going to clean that up. And then we're going to go on ahead out to the garden and care for it for the day, as well as caring for the bees. So the bees have made a little bit of honey, which is great because we're going to want to make some candles soon once they make beeswax. And she's also going to want to eventually sell some artisanal honey when she can. So that's all very, very good. As you can see, she has... Oh, the bees are getting her. She has a little garden with some seasonal crops, and we're mostly going to be focusing on seasonal things with her. And she also has this little chicken coop, and she can collect the eggs now, which is great. So she has 3 chickens. She has a rooster and 2 hens, and she only has the rooster named at the current moment. So eventually she is going to name the other 2. So if you have any ideas about hen names, please drop them in the comments below. We're going to go on ahead and put these eggs in the refrigerator for her. And she's apparently going to clean out her fridge a little. So her day is going to begin soon. But in the meantime, we are going to start with a little bit of yoga. So Jillian really loves yoga. It's one of her favorite things to do because she doesn't really like being inside. She loves being outside as much as she can. And she loves to try to connect with the peacefulness of nature and her animals and just really enjoy her life as part of this world. Okay, so Jillian is obviously feeling a little bit cold, even though she really liked her yoga. Oh, perfect. She changed into her winter weather outfit and she is gonna give some birdseed to the birds here. And let's see, does her, her garden doesn't need any care yet. So we're gonna go on ahead. We're gonna clean the coop and scatter some feed, take care of the chickens for the day. After that, she's going to head back to the city of Evergreen Harbor so that she can do a little bit of dumpster diving to try to fund her new life before her job starts tomorrow morning. One important thing to do on a fine Monday like this is to vote on our neighborhood action plan if we can. So she doesn't have enough influence points yet, but it's very important to be a part of her community to her. So she's going to want to vote as soon as she can. So hopefully she'll get a little bit more influence after she's gone to Evergreen Harbor again and met some people while dumpster diving. So let's go on ahead. We're going to say goodbye to the different animals and make sure that Sunshine is good before we head off for the day. Looks like Sunshine is doing okay. We're going to give her a pet, let her know that we'll miss her while we're gone, and then Jillian will head to Evergreen Harbor. Good girl, Sunshine. So Jillian has arrived at Sprucewood Square in Evergreen Harbor, and she grew up in Evergreen Harbor. And this is her local area, so she is familiar with it and knows where things are. Dude, excuse me, Jillian wants to dive for deals. A very fine dumpster is in use. But let's see, there should be some more dumpsters around here. We can go to something else if this man is going to steal all of the fine collectibles that she could find. So it looks like currently the dumpsters are empty, which is very unfortunate. So we're going to give those a moment to spawn in, and I will have her introduce herself to some people around town so that she can reacquaint herself now that she's moved to the neighboring little village of Moonwood Mill. Okay, so she is able to dive for deals now, and she's going to go on ahead and do that. Get right in that dumpster, girl. Don't be ashamed. This is the place to do it. This is the neighborhood for it. Hopefully she finds something good because she could really use a little bit of extra cash if she can get it. Oh, she found the berry end in the dumpster in questionable condition. So we'll check that out once we can. We might end up needing to recycle it, but that would be fine. And she really wants to stay outside for 8 hours, and that sounds great for her. She's talking to this gentleman, Jabari Wing, but they haven't formally introduced themselves yet, so she's going to go on ahead and do that. Ah, yes, Schmazeltambra. And they are actually getting along really well. So she thinks he's a little distant, but he does think that she's fun to be around, so that is good to know. He is a little bit old for her if she wanted a romantic prospect, but that's fine. She can use a friend. Friends are always good, even if they do take your dumpster. Okay, another dumpster, another chance. Hopefully she finds something good. She is starting to smell quite bad, so she's probably going to have to head home soon. Okay, so she found a golden old Gabby Simmy in the dumpster, so she can sell that. Maybe. It cannot be deleted or sold. That's a bummer. But she can collect it, and that's good too. So they say old Gabby is as tough as the rocks he mines, but nobody can beat him with a fiddle. Now you can collect him as one of your official Simmies gang, and it's a 2-star ranking Simmy. So that's a nice thing for her to have. So she's a little smelly, so I'm thinking that she might want to go to the local bar in Evergreen Harbor, and she's probably going to want to get a little bit washed up there if she can. So here in the smoggy Port Promise in the Caboose bar, Jillian grabbed a few chips as a snack and got cleaned up a little bit, but it's just about time for her to head home. She's feeling pretty good, but it's time to go home. Nope, no drinks for you, Jillian. You have animals to care for. It is officially Julian's first day of work, so she is just starting off her day as she usually does with a little bit of yoga, and then she is going to start on her first work task. So her work just wants her to purchase some garden seeds. They want her to expand her garden, so that is what she is going to do. And she was actually promoted before she even worked for the first day because they recognized her passion for plants and they promoted her to soil sifter. So that is very good. And she is just going to finish her yoga routine and then take care of the animals and get some seeds. Okay, since her work task was so very easily completed, what Jillian is going to do is she is going to invite over her new acquaintance Jabari so that she can have a little bit of a get together in her new home. So we're going to invite him over for, I believe, a house party, and we will just socialize with him a bit and maybe serve some fruit salad with her locally grown vegetables. Okay, so there isn't really much room in the house, but we are going to do our best to accommodate our guests because this is very important. It's her very first get together since she has moved to Moonwood Mill, and she really wants it to go well. So we are going to take our fruit salad off the floor, and she is going to prepare it for her guests. So she has invited over Kiala and Jabari. Oh, and Jabari has come to see her as she cooks, which is really, really nice. So she's going to just tell him a funny story about all of her dumpster diving adventures and invite him to join her cooking. Because this isn't a stuffy household where the guests are expected to be all separate. This is one where she really wants a homey environment. So she's more than happy to have her guests cook with her as Sunshine snoozes at her feet. Okay, so the fruit salad is ready and it's time to call everyone to the meal. This is really just a chance for her to get to know everyone, and of course Sunshine is in the way. But it's a very good chance for her to get to know some new people and just make some friends in the neighborhood because it's important that she gets to have some friends here. It's not something that she had a lot of growing up, and being able to make friends with people that are like her and love nature and wellness as well is very, very important. So she's just going to chat with them and thank them for coming and tell them all about her and her life and ask about them as well because she wants to learn about them and also brag about her really micro home because she is proud of what she has managed to make on her own. So this won't be the most successful party in existence because she doesn't have power yet really, and it's hard and her garden isn't all the way up and going, so she can't provide the best meal. But it still was very important to her to have people over like this, and I think it was really a nice way to kick off the series with hopefully some new friends and some new connections as we start our legacy. So if you like her house, it is on the gallery. My ID is the same as my YouTube ID, so it is WitchlingSimmer, and you will be able to get her house for download as well. I'm going to end this episode here. I have some exciting shenanigans planned for the next episode, but I think that this was quite enough to get started today. And I'm very excited about seeing where her life goes because this is going to be just a very, very good one. So, thank you very, very much for watching, and I hope you come back. And if you're interested in my other videos, please enjoy those as well. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye.